good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the pre-match press conference ahead of Mumbai City FC's game against Mumbai SG. We have head coach Petr with us alongside midfielder Gavin Fernandez. The floor is now open to questions.
Hi coach, Mumbai City FC and Mumbai SG have played some high-risk matches in the past. How is the team preparing for such an important game?
At the moment, every game is important. We know Mumbai is a top team in India at the moment, so it's a preparation. It's like always, we want to go and win the games and work very hard.
Is this fixture in some way a painful reminder of how differently things have gone for Mumbai City compared to Mumbai this season? Last season, despite you arriving midway through the season, you were able to make sure Mumbai were challenging Bagan to the shield until the final day. You'll also met in the cup final. What do you feel is the reason or reasons behind why Bagan have been able to maintain their level while Mumbai's level has dropped so badly?
First of all, I think if you talk about dropping the levels and badly, I think if you look at the statistics compared to this season, last season, compared to teams who are in the competition, I think we improving. Our discipline on the pitch. We are the best team. Don't consider yellow cards, fouls or red cards. So we massively improve in that area of the last season. Also, if you talk about defense, we have 9 clean sheets. I think at the moment we are on the same 9 clean sheets like the last season. So the level is the same. Only what is different is our attack. So we are the number one in the possession in the league. At the moment with the best passing accuracy. But when we go in the final third, we have 37 big opportunities to miss. So I think if we talk about levels, Mohun Bagan it's more effective in the final third, scoring more goals than us. And they have 14 clean sheets this season. We have 9. So that's maybe the difference. But I will be very honest to you about dropping the levels. I think we're doing better even in some areas than last season. Unfortunately, we don't scoring goals, and that's the area where we need to improve.
Will your team be performing a guard format for Bagan ahead of the kickoff since they have already secured the shield?
What was the first?
Will your team be forming a guard?
Oh yes, this one. I think so. There is a plan because we respect Mohun Bagan, and I think when Mumbai win the shield, I think a couple of seasons ago, there was also. So I think we will honor them as well because we respect football, we respect the environment. So I think there is a plan to do so.
Random question: you've settled into the team this season as the season has progressed. How do you assess your own performance?
Yes, season. If I have to sum up my season, I would say that it has not been that great. But the important thing was to settle in the team well. It was a new place for me, new team, a lot of new changes for me, and I think I have settled in well. And now it's we are at the last part of the season. We have a lot at stake, and we can still achieve a lot. This is the best part of the season for me. This is a more exciting part of the season, and a lot of things are going to happen in this last part of the season, and I'm very looking forward to it, and I hope that I can contribute more to the team.
Coach, we heard news about a 2-match suspension of Petr. So what is the exact reason? Can you just give it?
There was some video review post-match, and he gets suspended for the next 2 games. So that's basically reality. So it is what it is. We just have to move on.
With Mehta suspension, we know Pravita is also there. Even Guma, in case Nikos is not available, there will be other 4 there. So how do you looking ahead for a stronger side or league champion Mohun Bagan of this game, especially at defense having a big challenge to stop them?
Yeah, look. Again, we have footballers who can step in. We have Kruma, Prabir, Nathan, Sahil. We have good defenders. We have good team, but on the terms of to challenge Mohun Bagan. But again, we have the footballers who can step in and do the job. So we are fully aware of Mohun Bagan's qualities up front and also defensive record. So it will be a tough game, which is we're looking forward. But we will do our best to win the game.
Coach, at the start of the season, before the first game against Mohun Bagan, You said that he's trying to be at the top, competing with them, as they are the benchmark, being the top performers in the league. Like you mentioned, that the attack in front of goal. Do you think that the form of Chamte and Vikram and the other wingers between Brandon has been one of the main reasons, like you specified, that we have not been able to get those goals and those big chances missed?
No, I don't think so. I think they work very hard. They're very good footballers, and they do everything what you ask them to do. So when we get in attacking third, we get in the positions where you just need to be more effective. But how you get more effective? If you look at our XG, it's very, very high. So the areas where we're getting the ball into, it's really good as well. But it's just that finesse. So we need to work on it. That's what we do on training. We focus on the areas where we need to improve, like the finishing, but also we need to don't forget the other areas on the pitch, how to get there, which is, I think, we've been very successful in that area. So thanks to Brandon, thanks to the Chante and Vikram, we get in the areas where we want to score goals, but now just needs to work on effectiveness and finishing the goals.
Coach, last season, when you came as a head coach, your first win was against Mumbai, that on 20 December 2023. And interestingly, those two players, Apuya and Greg, was there with your side. Now they are playing against Turkey. And how are you looking ahead for that encounter and challenge?
Was it the first home game with 7 reds and 11 yellows? That was the interesting game. But again, I remember that game very well. Look, Apuya and they are Greg, very good players, and we are looking forward to play against them and do our best. But we have our team now. We have our footballers who can play and wants to play for this team and win. So looking forward to that game, because again, you play against the best. So what else we can ask for?
Question to you. You've played with Jorge Ortiz before, and ever since he's come back into the side, we've seen a lot more rotation, especially down that left wing. Hasn't been reconnecting with him, and has it helped you going into the season?
Well, I played with Jorge before in FC Goa, and I have a very good understanding with him. So for me, when I play with him, it's easier for me to understand him, and he understands me very well. So the movements and everything is automatic. You don't have to speak too much. We just look at each other and it happens. And same like other players, we try to. It's important to have that understanding between our players, because if we have that understanding, we can go forward as a team and defend as a team as well. So I think we are improving as a team a lot, and like you said, we need to be more clinical, as the coach said, in attack and score more goals.
Coach, losing a player like Apuya, who has the core in our midfield for the last few seasons, this is the first time he's coming back to the arena. He left the season midway, and not on the best of terms, I would say. And when we let go of Vineet Rai before that, who could play in his position before. But have we failed to replace him, and has he been the point of difference for our season last year and this year?
Yeah, 100%. Like again, as we know, Apuya is good footballer, but again, we get Brendan, we get Ortiz, we get John, and we get others, who can fill the spots. They're very good footballers. So again, that's football. You're here, sometimes you're somewhere else, but we focus on teams what we have, and we have very good footballers. We are very happy with them, and we know we can bounce back and play very good football and win the games.
Talking about the profiles of the foreign players, in the last two seasons where we have been successful, we've had a set pattern, and even this season we replaced the same players in the same positions. Except for one, I feel, the last season we had Albert and Aguera playing as the attacking midfielder. This season, was it a conscious effort? Because firstly we got in Manzoro, who is more of a defensive midfielder. He plays like Jahu. So, and then we got in Brandon as well, who plays as an attacking midfielder. So, was that a conscious effort so that Brandon can play the Aguera role and Manzoro? Because we never had two foreign CDMs in our club.
Yeah, look. Every recruitment or every selection, it's you can't have two same players every time. Alberto is Alberto, Brendan is Brendan, John is John. And that's reality. So we get what we we believe these people are the best for the club and for our future. So again, everyone is different. Everyone has different characteristics, individuals. Which our job is to make it work, and I think we're doing good job. We play good football at the moment, and we're getting better and better every game. So every season is different. Every football is different. For our job is to get people who wants to be in this club, who wants to fight for this club, and who wants to perform, and we get them. And Brendan is a clear example of that. He's a great footballer, great person, like the others on the pitch. So for us, it's just to make it work, and with the players' characteristics what we have.
Brandon, we spoke about you settling into the team. Just what has stood out for you while playing for Mumbai City FC, just probably with the coach and also the cultural aspect?
Well, for me, it's one of the best clubs in India. By far, it has everything in the club, the organization and the way we train, the way the whole thing is. It's very professional, and obviously it is a City Group club, so I was expecting this. And yes, everyone here has been helping me very, very much. That's why everything has been very easy for me here in terms of settling. Coach is also helping us a lot in training so that we can do better. And even the other players who are here in Mumbai City before, they are also helping the other players, and we are like a family here. And I believe that this togetherness will help us in the last part of the season to do well for sure.
Coach and Brandon, a question to both of you. Mumbai as a city is not a footballing city yet. Like, the culture is growing, and in the last 2 seasons we've been successful. We've been winning trophies, and this season has been a one-off, so to say. Like, the team has not performed that well, causing the reaction of the fans and everything. So now that we are entering this crucial stage in the playoffs, do you think a trophy could be a very good way to end the season? Like, do you set your targets thinking that way?
From my point of view, that's why we play this competition. We want to win. It's not just to play and be participated. We want to win the game. So for the fans, for the club, for us as a footballers and coaches, that's why we play football. We want to win. So of course it will be fantastic to win the trophy. That's what we try to do every day. And again, we start the season with the mind on set the mind on that, and we keep going. Because it's still a lot of games to play and trophies to win.
Coach, the final home league stage of the game, any message to the fans particularly for this big encounter?
Look, for the fans, like always, they are the fuel of our voice, and they support us, they're cheering for us. We hear that, So we want them to help us to get the last game and change what we did at home, the last couple of games and the results. So we want them to come and enjoy the football and enjoy the win and help the team to perform.
Brandon, you mentioned it's the last part of the season. We are fairly excited for it. What's the mood in the camp like for the upcoming games, and also how do you see your role against Mohan Bagan game?
Well, if I have to say, the mood in the camp is really good. We are all positive. We have 3 games to play. We want to finish the highest position in the top 6, and for us, Mohan Bagan is another game. We respect them; they are the Shield winners. But when we go there, we want to be the best team on the pitch and win the game.
It's the same question to you that I asked before. The culture in the city, footballing culture, and how do you look at it as winning a trophy would be a good way to end the season?
Yeah, our ultimate dream was, when we started the season, was to win a trophy. And any team, we want to win. Nobody wants to lose here. And to finish the season with a trophy would be very good.
And Coach, any updates on the status of Nikos? Would he be available for this game?
Yes, he's available. Very good news for fans and everyone. Nikos is available for the game.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks,
Thank you, Aamchi. Good luck.